Hello friends, and welcome to Life in Envelopes. I am Jennifer Bleecher. I have such good news. So I have a new teaching job and I want to tell you all about it. But before I get into that, I want to give you a little background information on where I'm coming from in case you're new. I know a lot of you have been with me since the beginning of my journey, but some of you may be new here. So let's just do a really quick, brief rundown of how I got to the place I am at today and why I'm changing jobs. When I first started this channel, I was very deep in debt and I had a goal of retiring at the age of 55. I'm currently 46. I was a teacher, I was a full-time teacher, and I wanted to retire early at 55. But in order to do that, I had to pay off my debt first. So I started this journey here on working on paying off my debt, and then COVID happened within 6 months of me starting my channel. And what happened as a result of that, I was at home, working from home at that point. We were doing online school during the beginning of COVID, and I started making stickers for myself, for my budget planner, for my planner. I was using an ERIN CONDREN at the time, my ERIN CONDREN planner. And within 6 months, I was making more money doing that, doing YouTube videos and stickers on Etsy. I was making more money doing that than I was teaching. So I went back to school the next year, so that the next year after COVID hit, so the year of 2020, 2021, not all schools were back in session at that time. My school was. We went full-time back right away in the fall. And I did both. I did that, plus I did my YouTube channel and my Etsy sticker shop. And that year was really hard because I was doing 2 big jobs. And like I said, my sticker business was doing really, really well. It's not doing as well now, and we'll get into that in a little bit, but it was doing better then than it is now, I should say. Okay, so I quit teaching. I had paid off enough debt and I was making enough money with Etsy that I could do this as my full-time job. And it was amazing. It has been absolutely amazing. I think it's the best job in the world. I'm so lucky that I got paid to make YouTube videos and stickers for my Etsy shop. I felt so lucky that I got to do that. Also during that time, I did start homeschooling my youngest son. He had some health issues, and I just decided, because I was already at home, I had over 20 years of teaching experience, I felt like it would be easiest just to have him home with me, and we could work on his health issues, help get him healthier. And yeah, so I've been homeschooling and working from home for the last, 4 years? 3.5 years? So I've been working home for the last couple years. So in December, I got divorced. The divorce process actually started last summer, but it was official in December. And that's why things are now changing. When I got divorced, my income through Etsy and YouTube, it's like this. I have high highs and low lows. Like it's just a roller coaster ride. And I realizing at this stage in life, I want to have a steady income. I want to have guaranteed health insurance. There was 6 months last year where I was not able to get myself covered under health insurance, and it was just very stressful. So I want to have a steady income. I want to have health insurance. And with this particular job that I went for, I can continue to add to my retirement that I had started as a teacher. It's called IPERS here in Iowa. It's a retirement program for state employees. And this new job is the same, it's under the same system. So I'll continue to add to my retirement. I won't be drawing on that until later in life, but it's nice I can go ahead and add to that so that I will be getting more later in life. So that is why I decided to go for a new job. And I've actually been looking. I started looking before December, before my divorce was final. I started looking because I hadn't had health insurance for several months by that point, and I was really stressed out. So I had started to look for a job at that point. And I've been kind of picky about it because, like I said, the job I'm currently doing is so amazing. I hate to leave this job and go do something that's going to make me miserable. So I hadn't applied for anything until this job that I've accepted came up. It came up a few months ago. I applied for it, and it's the only job I've applied for. But if I didn't get it, I was going to start applying other places, but it's the only one I had applied for because I was so excited about this particular position. So I hadn't heard from them for months and months, and I was beginning to worry. I thought maybe I'm too old. You know, I'm 46 years old, so I'm like, maybe I'm just too old to hire. Maybe people don't want to start with me. Maybe they want somebody, you know, in their 20s, fresh out of college. Because this is I'm not going back to a traditional teaching position. So I'm not going back to my old job. I'm doing something completely new. But they did eventually interview me. They interviewed me last Thursday, and I felt like it went really, really well. I felt like this is a brand new position for this school district. And even though they don't have a exact clear idea of what the job's going to look like exactly, I felt like what they do know about it, based on my background and my experience, I felt like I was a perfect fit for it. So let me tell you about the job. So it's a unique teaching position. I'm working for the school district, and I'll be working with students both from middle school and high school who have been suspended. And my job is, when they come to me, is to help keep them on track during the time that they're suspended. And I understand that might not sound like exciting and fun to some people, but to me it's like, Mark, stop. Sorry, Mark and Bubsy they're not fighting, but they're disagreeing. I just want to make sure that they're okay. I think they're okay. Basically what it is, Bubsy the cat is happy alone, and Mork wants to play with him, and Bubsy has no interest. So that's basically what's going on. I think they're fine. Okay, so let me tell you about the job. So where was I? Oh, I was saying, like, I understand, like, some people might not think that sounds like a very fun job. I think it sounds incredibly fun. I'm going to get to work with different students. I'm going to get to help students academically, which is one of my passions. The students I'm working with is going to be changing all the time, which I think sounds really cool to have new students to work with all the time. And I'm just really excited about it. They have like 3 different locations that I'll be working at. So I'll be moving between buildings and helping out where needed. Anyways, it's still kind of up in the air. There's still some unknowns about the position, but it sounds so fun to me. I think I'm really gonna love it. I think it sounds rewarding. I love working with students who are struggling and need inspiration and need help and support and need a loving adult in their life showing them that they can get things done. Like, I like to be that person. I like to do that kind of work. So I'm excited. I'm super excited about it. So how is this going to affect homeschooling and the job I'm currently doing? So it's a full-time job. My new job's a full-time job during the school year. I'll still have summers off like a normal teacher, and all holidays and weekends and all that. I'll still have all of that off. So my plan is, my son, who is currently homeschooling, he's gonna be doing dual enrollment next year. So he'll be taking half of his classes at the public middle school, and then he'll be doing the other half of his classes here at home online. So on his own, independently. I'm a little worried about that component. That's like the only component I'm worried about, because he's been homeschooled for the last couple of years. So hopefully that all goes nice and smooth and he's happy and enjoys his new schedule. That's the plan. That's the hope. And then as far as my work goes, what I want to do, so my new job is going to provide enough income to cover all of my bills, which is awesome. But it's not going to provide enough to do anything above and beyond covering all of my bills. So what I want to do is I want to continue running my Etsy shop and my YouTube channel, maybe making a little less videos, but still keeping up with everything in the Etsy shop. I'm not planning on discontinuing any stickers at this point, any planners at this point. I'm not thinking I'm going to discontinue anything. So my plan is to do both, work full-time and then run my Etsy shop in the evenings and weekends and give up the homeschooling. That's the plan, and I hope that works, because I do have some financial goals that I want to reach, and I can only do that if I have extra income. So my job will be my income to pay all my bills, and Etsy and YouTube will be my side hustle income, which is going to allow me to reach other financial goals that I want to reach in my life. So just looking at the next 2 years, my big goals: the first year, I want to pay off all of my debt. And the second year, I want to make repairs that need to happen to this house. I want to make those repairs so that I can sell this house at the end of 2 years and go on from there. And then I have another plan after that, but I don't know how far in the future you guys want to hear about. My plan is to be moving at that point, and I will keep you updated on this whole adventure as it goes on. But yeah, that's where I am. I have a new job. I don't start until mid-August. So in the meantime, I'll just keep doing what I'm doing now, making stickers in my Etsy shop and making videos on YouTube. So that's where I am. But I'm so excited, you guys. So excited. And I'm so happy to finally be sharing this with you. I've been keeping it to myself for the last few months when I applied. I've been wanting to tell you guys and I couldn't wait, but I can finally tell you. Okay, friends, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, will you please give it a thumbs up? And I will see you again next time. Bye, everyone.
Feel away, feel away, feel away with life in envelopes. Plan your days, plan your days, plan your days. Get those stickers placed. Feel away, feel away with life in envelopes. Plan your days, plan your days, plan your days. Get those stickers placed.